Hey, and we're live. Welcome to game... Shoot, and all the hubbub I forgot to check. Is game 28?
Yes.
Game 28 of the Root Winter Tournament. We are approaching the end of round one. My name is Guerric. Commentating with me today will be Lily. She is not currently here. Don't freak out too much, chat. Our competitors today, despite evidence to the contrary, are Jimmy.
Hello, it's me, Jimmy.
StuffbyRudy.
There.
Kook.
Hello.
And Thungon.
Hello, everyone.
Keen-eyed observers might notice that Lily is also in the room. She's going to be acting as Jimmy's assistant for the draft due to TTS fuckery issues. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. I'm a little addled from all the mix up trying to find a replacement. So everyone, good luck, have fun, and take it away. Boom. All right. I'm solo commentating for 5 minutes while we get this draft underway. Ooh, we're doing mountain map. We're doing mountain map. Also, Waterman and Mango Feet, thank you so much for the subscriptions, guys. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
I think I'll go lizards, probably.
4 months and 5 months. Thank you, guys. But yeah, this is the cursed draft, as y'all are noticing. This is the Badgers as the only red faction draft.
Hold on, how do I get the seat to do setup, right?
We knew this day was coming. We were afraid of it. It is here. And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Alright, so how do we do this? Yeah, hold on.
Am I good to jump out of this seat? Oh wait, no, I can't jump out of the seat. So yeah, just let's see if we can. Garrett, can you give Jimmy a color?
Yeah, you two could maybe you hop out of the seat and I can put Jimmy into the seat for a setup, and then you can swap back just for the final stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's a fun time, y'all. All right, where do lizards set? Oh, Jimmy knows where lizards are setting up.
And I'll keep it on yellow, I think.
All right, keeping bunny outcast, going for the bunny corner.
Yeah, I think that's it. I need the score marker. Yep. I think that's it. So, Lily, yeah, okay.
There we go.
I got it. Cool.
Yeah, it's a nice starting corner for lizards. They have their 2 slots already. He's got a nice little setup for 2 slot foxes right there. So it's a good place to be. So what now does Rudy do with lizards in the draft? So the big reason that we always think this is a cursed draft is because
I've never played them, but we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna do Badger.
we were concerned there wouldn't be enough police power to stop badgers. So I think badgers are a slam dunk pick here.
Warriors is Acolytes box.
If you know how to play them.
Oh yeah, shit.
Sounds like Rudy's gonna go for it, even without knowing how
yeah,
to
exactly.
play
So
them.
we're
So this is gonna
do that.
be something.
But you don't have to.
Yeah, like when it starts, I'll just do it. Like, I'm less in turn order, so it should be fine.
It's almost a forest.
Just to 100% remind me, make sure I'm doing this right. Forests are broken up by paths in the mountain map.
Right.
By the like
By the
covered the tunneled path. Yeah.
yeah,
Forest paths, yeah.
correct.
Surbug 87, not many badger wins so far.
I have to be in the adjacent ring, and I to spend the card.
Yeah,
Any card.
any card during daylight. Yeah, that's the only limit.
Not many wins so far. Yeah, just the one.
Once per daylight, right?
Yeah, it's once per daylight. Yeah.
The issue is badgers are an incredibly complicated faction. They're very powerful if you know how to play them, but most people don't know how to play them because they're not out yet, funny enough. So only the people who've been, super try-hard and have been practicing TTS games beforehand know how to play badgers. But if you know how to play badgers, you know how formidable they are. Yeah, Wooden Alliance, I think, will end up being an important draft pick here. I'll be very concerned if they don't get picked, frankly. Yeah, Granite Tap, good catch. That is one of the 2 illegal clearings for badgers, and that's not an edge clearing. It's a good catch. Now I'm extra worried. We do have the Wooden Alliance pick, though, which that's good. I think that's going to be important for stopping the badgers. Badgers are so card hungry that even though they're very card rich with incredible draw power, Wooden Alliance can still mess them up.
Yeah. I think maybe.
I just realized I think this guy 4 warriors are technically not 2+ away from Buck's land, so I'm just gonna move them here.
We fixed
People
the
are
wrong
following
one,
what I'm
chat.
saying. I can not do that because people have already. No, it totally is. I'm just blind. Ignore me.
Yeah, Lost City.
This can't count today.
Oh yeah, I think for the badgers though, you need to put both of them on the edge.
Jimmy caught it.
Maybe, right?
Jimmy caught it.
I believe those are both edge clearings, which is crazy.
That's what I was under the impression. It's just
Guerric,
an edge clearing.
are those edge clearings?
I think the middle one is not edge, right?
The Lost City and that mouse clearing that you set up in are the only 2 non-edge clearings on this map.
This one isn't? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so it's confusing with the.
Yeah, it's confusing on Mountain, but that is not technically a legal setup because of that.
Okay, well, let's not. Are people going to be offended where I move stuff? Like, if I move it here, people are happy?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, but I don't think then they're not
It's
adjacent.
not
so-
adjacent. But
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not adjacent. Yeah, I think I really just messed up the setup.
It's alright.
Let's do 2 edge clearings. Okay, so we can do and not change too much.
All right, we fixed it. Vortex, they'll match after the draft is done, and that's part of why we have the whole little hokey pokey dance to leave and rejoin the server. I'm
do I have
muted,
a
right? Yeah, I'm muted.
box for my plot tokens?
I can make you a box after the draft. They spawn in random positions now, so there's no way people can know based on that. These are supposed to spawn in random positions. I saw that in the update notes for the mod. I hope I'm not lying. I realized I didn't actually check that. I normally check this stuff. Who's going to be policing crows? Fair enough. Well, Waterman, I think they would be doomed to play police, but I don't know that that would have been a game loss for them. I think they still could have leveraged that into a win. The big...
You should probably put the plot face down, dude.
It was face down, sorry.
I mean,
It flipped when the pieces moved.
I mean, you can flip it on your turn 1, so it's fine, right? Like, I was gonna guess it. Because you're first.
Jimmy's right. I was going to say, Otters got worse the moment Wooden Alliance were picked, because Wooden Alliance aren't going to buy unless you have a miracle friendly game
Okay,
like the one we had recently.
And one warrior. Sorry about that.
But lizards are probably
One
enough
warrior in
to
each
fund
clearing.
otters in a very
Warriors of
friendly
fox.
situation.
Here's a mouse. And we'll do.
You know, we've yet to see anybody pick Lost
Somebody
City
up there.
as every single one of their crow clearings
Uh-huh.
for setup. I don't know that it's good, but it's really funny.
Okay.
Yeah, Lily, you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can.
So I'm just gonna, Jimmy, I'm just gonna place your all 5 cards on the table,
All right.
and
Yeah,
then
clearing
you
of each
can
suit.
just draft them after the leaving come back, because there's not, as long as no one starts, there shouldn't be any new information between then and now.
All right. So what should I do then? Hold on.
Just we'll do the reset, and then when you take your actual seat,
Alright.
just draft your cards at that
All
point.
right, that's fine.
Yeah, Nev, that's
Discard.
sort of my feeling. It's cool, it's memey. I don't know that it's actually going to help you win the game.
Do I need to flip my supporters too?
No,
Already?
they. I would just do it for safety's sake.
Pardon me. It shouldn't be an issue with
I'll do that,
supporters
yeah.
thinking about it.
Wait, no. First, Thungon needs to hit done.
We're all ready? Okay.
Yeah, I would have liked to see otters in
Alright.
this game, looping back to that thought process.
Okay.
Have fun, everybody.
Thanks, Polly. Thanks for the help.
One more to go. Hey, there we go. Things are getting underway. All right, let me do my whole little TTS thing. Can't pay attention to you anymore, chat. I'm sorry. Lily will be here soon. She'll love you. In my stead. I hear a Lily entering the room. Ooh. Yeah, I'll make room for you in a second, Lily. Your headphone cable is messing up my mouse. Is there anything else I need to do?
I think these are the
I
two I'm
did.
dropping.
Spawn the promoter? Yep. I think we're good.
None of you can see the,
Oh, I need
the
turns.
square.
That's what I forgot.
So I confirm.
Um,
Inside of it. None of you can see inside of it.
yes. I think you should right-click on it, and there's some option that makes it non-see-through. That's the one you're looking for. While you're in the... Hold on, let me try and do it. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I think it should work now, maybe?
Hopefully it works. All right, I'm going to get Lily set up now.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
We all good?
All right, we have a Lily.
I'm ready.
That is my name. Yes.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for
Okay.
commentating with me today.
So,
Of course. All right, I'm gonna say right off the bat, I am
will-
so disappointed that the crows did not set up on top of the
so
badgers or
my
the
bricks on
lizards,
with
the
the
two
crafts,
factions that really
all
love having
crafts,
cards on their
rabbit
first turn.
partisans.
Oh, lordy. Already.
I will flip
Oh boy,
this
we're crafting rapid
spot.
partisans right away.
Perfect.
It's an exert.
And we have an
It is
extort
for 1 point.
on the Lost City.
Okay. Okay. Very cool. Very
And then
cool.
I will recruit on Bunny.
Okay.
So it looks like Mouse is the random clearing that got taken out for the Lost City.
Looks like it, yeah.
And there, and there,
Which means that
and one there.
for Corvid recruiting purposes, Bunny and Fox are more powerful this game.
True. Granite Tap, Crows don't care about
And
homelands.
then 3
Period.
actions.
No, crows have a homeland.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, the one with the plot.
Oh, okay, never mind. So they can't attack.
They can't put the plot on top of a homeland.
I got confused.
Yeah. Sorry, I heard you
This
say that, and I was
actually
gonna
is
address it, and then
to-
they
And then
started
you
playing.
just didn't.
They started playing, and I had to focus. This is a whole.
This is why you don't move the calculator.
You moved that.
Nope. Clearly it was your fault.
This is a whole
No.
fustercluck today. I'm still a little addled.
Well, it's daylight. I'm going to spend the card to remove a path.
All right, we're getting into things
This
though.
one here.
Okay, moving a path.
I like that.
Point.
Love it. Crows don't care about cards.
And
So that's all 3 of our cards. One for craft, one for recruit, one for
I'll do
a path.
remove. I will do
The big long-term problem I see for
Wait,
what Corvids
plot
are doing
and this-
here is that they're creating a wall that badgers are going to have to cross at some point. You know? Because badgers are migratory. They're all about starting on one side of the map and making your way
yes.
across.
Plot on this flux.
So the way Thungon is setting up his plots right now, you know, in the Lost City and in that North Clearing, he's working together with, you know, lizards to
Yes.
create a wall across the middle there.
I mean, considering that Badgers, I think, are probably in the strongest position coming into this game, just based on the other factions, I don't see a problem with this.
Well, the question is, does the wall actually slow badgers down, or does it just mean that the badgers crash into your wall at some point? Like, which is taking more
Reactions.
damage from that?
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm not gonna exert, so I will draw 2 cards with my extortion on, and that's
Nice first turn.
Okay, we go to Woodland Alliance.
And this is going to be so crucial to how the game plays out.
Spread sympathy.
Is where Woodland Alliance goes.
Ooh, double birds and opening.
Double bird and a fox. We got flexibility.
Got a lot of flexibility here.
One.
Lost City. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's a strong place to be.
We're not on badgers yet, though.
2.
We might be surrounding Badgers, though.
Surrounding badgers is not terrible.
And 3.
We are surrounding Badgers.
Okay, it's not a perfect surrounding because badgers can always open up that one path
Yes,
and
2
go there, but they don't
points.
want to do that because that costs them a
Nice.
card. So I like
Yeah.
this.
And if they
Something's
do
wrong.
that, I
I'm
thoroughly
just
hope that
saying,
the
like, nice
lizards
job.
set up a
Okay.
box garden on the other end of that clearing, being like, this wasn't the right way to come.
Yes, that would be nice.
Now I'm gonna
Might try to
daylight
get
and
out.
craft this teapot.
Ooh, tea craft.
for
Good
2
craft.
points.
Oof, Woodland Alliance crafting a tea on the first turn does not feel good.
Yeah, no, that's scary for the table.
And
Good for Woodland Alliance,
I'm
though.
gonna
Oh wait,
Sorry for
I put my 2
Woodland
acolytes, so let me just do that.
I'm very curious to see how this ends.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
have 2 acolytes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
now I'm gonna mobilize 2 times.
Okay, mobilizing twice. Good to go.
And
good
I'm
to
gonna
go.
draft a card.
Not holding
Draw a
anything back.
Nope.
And that's it.
Why would you?
All right, badger turn.
We have an alliance problem, probably.
What?
I'm just kidding.
I just make tea for everyone.
Thanks, man. You're great.
This
Well, in
rebellion's not
camp.
good.
Here, so remove warrior.
Okay, so encamping.
With
Good start.
this
Good
guy.
start.
Yeah, sorry, I'm turning people up so I can hear them better.
No, totally fine.
And I didn't set up my 7 camera angle. All right, we got 1 in camp. Good. Do we have both?
All right, guys, just real quick. Can we agree on something? We cannot let Alliance revolt on the middle.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
Okay, yep. We are doing the
Why?
double encampment.
All right, standard opening. Pretty important for getting your card draw up as badgers.
I
Turn
just had
1.
like a general. Oh wait, no. Is that actually that bad? It's kind of bad. But like the bases are still colored, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
Oh, yes.
choose not to decamp, choose not to recruit, so daylight will not craft. Then I'm in my retinue. So let's move one guy here. I hate to do this. I kind of just really want to.
Okay, now he's got to pay outrage because of
He
the
wanted
alliance.
tea.
Interesting.
Just that.
Looks like he's
Thank
trying
you.
to get the totem. I guess
And
he's fighting the crow.
Then I battle.
Where are we battling? I'm
Ooh.
hoping not the sympathy.
Really wish I'd at least played one Badger game before throwing myself into this. Okay, so we're gonna battle here.
Okay.
Okay. Very
Sympathy,
interesting.
Okay.
and I guess I have
So we're gonna have to pay 2 cards
I
that
have
way.
really
to.
bad.
I think I have to ambush.
Oh boy. Okay.
No, just one card. One card. Just only paying one. So
Yeah,
I
maybe
think
it was
at
too
this point
fast,
I
but
would have
yeah,
battled the
I
crow
don't
in the
know.
bottom right corner because it's easy
uh,
feed.
Yeah.
Then
I
if-
thought the crow was
then I
the
can
more
delve
obvious
out
battle
and
target
warrior
because it
that
gets you the
technically,
delve
right?
to the way station
I don't-
immediately.
Absolutely.
I think so.
But of course
You know, you
the
have to
sympathy's
roll
worth a
after
point,
you win the battle.
which
No, it doesn't have
you know
to
that's not
roll.
nothing.
You have to.
But this is
roll
a really
after the
interesting
battle
twist.
in order
You
to
just have
delve.
to roll.
Wooden Alliance sacrificing a bird card
or whether or not you lose
to
the card
ambush
based off of the number
badger.
of-
Well, Nev
No,
brings up a point
delves
in
is
chat
if
is
you
that
roll
is
with
a
the keep
6-way
warrior.
clearing.
Yeah.
You flip up and you.
No,
No,
move.
yeah, I get wanting to keep
Yeah,
badgers out of
oh, yeah,
there.
yeah,
It's
right.
just
I don't know if he wants to
Okay,
keep
so
badgers
do
out of
I-
there as so much as keep Wooden
Guerric?
Alliance in there.
Oh yeah.
Do I remove
I
the
agree.
card then if I can't delve?
The
No.
what?
No, you don't remove the card.
No, like
Okay.
you only
This-
move
okay,
if
yeah,
you
so
do
this
delve.
may delve. May delve. Sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Yes, you may delve.
Mm-hmm.
And then move or recover. Okay.
yeah, so it works both ways. You don't want badgers getting it. You want Wooden Alliance to get it. So it's very interesting to see
That's
Wooden Alliance
it.
making
was a
that
really bad turn, but
play
we
because
made it
it's
work.
yeah, I mean it's sort of a costly
Live off
one
land.
for on the surface what appears to not be
I
a lot.
will
Yeah. Very fair.
gather my retinue. So I'm going to
Ooh, a saboteurs.
die here.
Oh, we're stacking cards.
That saboteurs usurped that faithful retainer.
Nope. We're still stacking cards.
We'll deal with that later.
And a boat builders. Okay. I think this is low key better for badgers than if that outrage had triggered again.
Yeah.
Getting to place 2 bird cards into the
much
retinue.
rather
Doesn't
keep
like me today. There we go.
the two
And then I
big
get to
cards.
draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
You forgot Woodland Alliance. And yes, this is a tournament game. The one red faction is the Badgers. Good times.
All right. So I do the thing for the outcast.
Do the
Yeah.
thing
Is
for
there
the
like a
outcast.
button spend this card, right? That's the one we need.
Yes.
Boop.
Okay, I got it.
Let me
Cool.
set up a camera
So
angle
it
for that.
was.
While I'm
And it
thinking
was
about it.
Bunny. Yeah, we can check it if you want, but yeah, it was Bunny. So I'm not gonna do
Oh,
any
wow, so,
stuff. I'm just gonna reveal my cards.
Jimmy
Get a
picked the right suit to
Gordon.
stay because it went out and went hated.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything with that, but that's fine.
pull off.
And he is sitting on coins, which you knew.
And
I
get
did know
2
that.
I didn't.
points.
I
Pretty
did
good,
in
pretty
fact know
decent.
that. That means he's crafting those coins this turn.
And get a recruit going somewhere over there.
Well, so here's where he has to make a decision. Does he want to give
Yes.
up that card?
Yep.
Oh nope, I guess not.
He doesn't.
I would have crafted it
Oh, not
I'm being
craft. Oh, not
because
fit.
coins are a
I
resource
will
from the table
recruit
that's limited.
on mouse.
It's 3 points over your normal 2 score. And I have no clue when I'd have a bunny outcast again, so I'm taking advantage of that opportunity.
This is all very fair. But it does cost you a card going into turn 2. And cards are actions
Oh,
as
it's
lizards,
mouse
you know?
one,
It's
mouse
true.
one.
I think if I've promptly forgotten what was in Jimmy's hand before he drafted. So if he has a second bunny, I think it's a no-brainer for me. But I can
Okay.
understand
That
maybe
makes
not
sense.
wanting to do that to not score.
Um,
To be sure or something next turn.
Yeah.
So that is spent.
But Jimmy's only gonna have 5 cards. Oh wait, no.
And then daylight. So
Why does
first
he only have
daylight
4
is to
cards?
spend the card to get rid of a path.
What did he spend?
And get rid of that one for a point.
He didn't spend anything. Did he just only draw 1?
He just drew 1. Yeah. Well,
Um,
Jimmy, Germ, I would agree with you
my
if you remember to
second
draw 2 cards.
is to battle here.
All right, we are wiping out the sympathy from the Lost City.
I want
Okay.
to play ambush.
And we cleared another path.
So
Yes.
I don't have any.
Crow's
cards, so
taking a
I'm
good
gonna draw
advantage
one,
of the mountain
and then
map.
I'll get a point.
I honestly think this is a very clever map choice for the factions in the game.
Yeah, no, I think it was a very good pick on Thungon's part. And I think it ended up exactly how he may have predicted it would when picking the map. And thus it was a good pick because Corvids are great
think-
on mountain map with Lost City. in
Yeah,
my
and the
opinion.
second one is the battle here.
Ooh, taking out another
Okay.
sympathy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woodland Alliance quite upset about that.
Yeah, I don't think Woodland Alliance liked that at all.
Not at
Something
all.
that
I
one.
think that was the place they were planning on revolting.
Paths, cover paths included.
I mean,
Light action.
if you
The
don't have
one
martial
thing,
law,
one
then there's like
downside
no real
about Mountain
point
Map
in
with Woodland Alliance in the
clearing them,
game
right?
is
like that should be
as
the
long
goal.
as they're
Right? Just have
adjacent,
3 warriors.
spreading into the Lost City can be a bit easier.
Yes, yes. And with all these paths opening up quickly, it's going to make the map very interconnected, which is good for Woodland Alliance.
But you'll also notice Pro's setting up some really good
Martial
martial law.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Good on
that's my
Thungon setting up
daylight
that
time.
martial law.
And I'll go to evening and draw 2 cards. And
No plot this turn,
No problem.
Let's
but we removed a path, took out 2 sympathy, and set up martial law.
do revolve
And he still's got the plot from the first turn.
in the body.
Yeah, he has not flipped his turn 1 plot.
All right,
So
so
this
you're revolting.
is that? Yep. Sorry.
all good.
Nev, yes. You are
Um,
going to be screaming at the end of the
And
game.
I put
You're not screaming already?
Yeah, I figured you were already screaming.
there. 1, 12, 6. This goes here.
I tore off the branding to make it better. I don't know.
And
I noticed that. I was like,
Okay,
is that a non-branded
so-
energy drink or you know?
It's non-branded purple liquid.
Yes.
mouse.
Oh, did Jimmy score?
Hmm.
I thought he just built. I don't remember.
Here's-
Oh, thank you, Easier Anomaly.
Okay, let me-
So I really appreciate this. We're
Is it
actually our
blue,
headphones
right?
are actually
Yeah.
not matching, but for some
Yeah,
reason
okay.
the blue on Guerric's looks
Okay,
more gray
so
to me.
that should be
I can see it.
2
Oh, maybe I'm just having
points.
trouble. Yeah, okay. If I get really close to the screen, I can kind of see it. They are
Really
the same.
close.
And
I am legally blind. Thank you very much.
daylight.
And I'm sticking with that excuse.
Well, that's why you're with me.
Okay, too much.
Alright, I'm focusing on the game.
Evening,
Focusing.
I just recruited warrior.
All right, recruiting a warrior as the one officer action.
And I
Did
drew 2
not train.
cards.
No train is unfortunate,
No
but
train is
Wait, are we
unfortunate.
sure we're playing the tournament? Because these turns are going fast, dudes. Like, keep it.
First couple rounds always
It's
go
just
quick.
professionals here.
It's the rounds after. It's the final ones that are the slow ones.
I wasn't expecting this. Hello.
So, I'm gonna spend Sky to just remove this path
Okay, removing a path.
point.
I think it's a little early to do that, but we can do it.
yeah, it's a very costly
Then,
path
no
opening for
one
badgers,
can-
but
you
maybe
can't.
No,
it's
I
in-
mean it's
I
on
will-
daylight.
Oh, yeah, you're right there.
2.
Oh,
Recruiting 2, giving up the anvil.
giving up the anvil.
Now, if badgers do not discard any more cards this turn,
And
it
then-
stays hated bunny.
Spend this. We're gonna recruit 2 more.
Well, he discarded a bird card, so that effectively is the same difference.
Also fair.
No more cards to add to the retinue now,
Cards can't craft, so retinue.
but we have a nice solid army, which maybe we can steamroll the map with.
Guys here. I have no
Sure.
cards.
While
in my
maintaining
hand,
some
so you
martial
can
law,
take that.
perhaps?
Just one from the
I
deck
will
there.
hope so. I'll hope so. And I mean, the retinue isn't looking too bad. The only thing that I'm not totally happy with is
And here, bunny
it
clearing. I'm
looks
gonna
like Stuff by
battle
Rudy
the
is kind
Corvid.
of stuck in a corner.
Go ahead.
Ambush.
3 different
ambush.
suits, which not great for
Alright.
Nice.
badgers.
Then
Yeah.
I'll delve.
But I don't think it'll be too difficult for badgers to get
Okay,
out.
well that's an easy score.
That is an easy recover if he wants it.
Then
I mean, okay, over the morrow, I'm not gonna lie. I feel
Battle
like
the-
when I've seen crows play, they're being played as a red faction.
They can be a little pink sometimes.
Also true, Fugless.
the
Every Jimmy game is a
Corvid
curse game.
again
Yeah.
here in the bunny clearing.
No ambush.
And then for this.
Boop.
Holy. That crow is like super
Didn't
dead.
need that, but
That crow got
and this
slaughtered.
guy.
Yes, yes, he did.
He didn't have a knife.
Nice.
Wow, another one.
Okay.
Wow, these are
and
some
then
good draws.
I can
Now, I think this would have been better to do
or
from
recover,
the...
so I think
Oh,
I
wait, no,
can
never
recover
mind.
this
No,
guy.
he took it
Yeah,
from.
I see which clearing he took it from. That just took me a second.
Yeah, he did exploratory delves, like from the ones that he can't
Mhm.
rule correctly for.
Score myself a point.
I mean, he risked losing cards in that second one, and so that was actually quite good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we only have
Flip
one
off the
mover
land, so
recover.
this guy gets eaten by the other
We're
badgers.
not going to use it at all, apparently.
So
Yeah, did I miss the second use of that column?
No.
Because we did recover.
We recovered. That was it.
cards, so I can't gather retinue, but I do draw.
Yeah, I would have liked to see those badgers and that relic get out of that
Alright. So,
mouse clearing.
So the thing stays.
Which-
Good
rabbit.
potential for explosion.
Yeah, like there's two supporters.
Question is,
It
do I
theoretically
find the
could be
base? I
revolted
don't
at the
think there's
moment.
any point in doing that currently.
Okay, well,
Because,
it
like-
is still
There's
hated
no point.
bunny.
There's no
Yeah,
point.
Alliance doesn't really have a turn
Winesy.
next turn if this is the board state, right?
Hello.
They cannot spread sympathy. And they can only get the 1 pointer there, so I think it's fine, honestly.
So Jimmy's debating whether to perform
So, yeah,
any
just keep my
conspiracies
lizards
right now,
and
particularly against the
I'll
Wooden
just reveal my
Alliance.
3 red
Setting
cards,
no.
which I for some reason have.
Okay.
It's like
Look at
really
these
weird.
boxes.
Get 2 gardens and get a score going.
La Nocta Tempesto, the versions that we are playing with are final.
The score of it, probably the Fox Party since that's the least useful.
Yeah, they've been released to the Wooden Warriors Discord, if you go looking in the pins
Alright,
there, and to the TTS mod. They
Hmm.
are not the versions
weird. This is
that are
weird. I don't
in
wanna
the
do this.
public PNP kit.
How
Those
do I
ones are
play the game?
outdated, but these versions are final.
We
How
decided
do I
to
play?
hold the tournament and start it
craft the
and
coin or do I
after
score with
we
it?
knew it was finalized from leader.
Yes. I contacted them and was like, hey guys, would you release them early for the tournament? And they said yes. And I was like, good. Now I'm willing to hold the
Oh, I don't
tournament.
know. I'll craft it fine. I'll draw my cards back and grab the coin.
Okay, so actually crafting this time. But it looks like scored Fox, so got the score and a craft, which is pretty good.
And
Yeah.
draw 3 cards, right?
Solid turn for
cards.
lizards.
Did I
Uh,
miss something? No, I didn't.
Setting a good pace for racing at the
Mhm.
moment.
And I mean, 3-card draw, so it makes sense to score it. Just it makes sense to craft it because you're gonna drop anyway.
Right. Unless you wanted to control the outcast in some way.
Card nobility, yeah. Guerric is honorary staff by
I'm-
being a
I'm effectively an admin.
a
on the
moderator.
server.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not staff.
No, just
Yes.
pretend staff. He can pretend that he is.
I don't know why it's called staff in this server. One day we'll badger Cole to change it or something.
Yeah, he's below intern.
I am below intern.
Yeah, okay. So I will recruit in. I'll skip craft, I'll skip flip, and recruit in
Okay.
Fox.
Okay.
Still holding back on the flip, which I am a fan of holding back on the flips as long as you can, because the more you flip, the easier it becomes to expose subsequent plots.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
And I mean, that one doesn't seem to be in
Um,
too much danger at the moment.
It
And
is
then
very
in
well
daylight,
defended.
It's well
take
defended,
3
and then if
actions.
for some reasons
Well,
the Will
I'll
Alliance does
first
go into that
move a
clearing, I'm
path
pretty
for
sure
a
that
point.
they're just gonna be like,
This
hello,
one
I
right
have a
here.
sledgehammer.
All right, another clearing.
That makes the 3rd clearing for the crows to have cleared.
And then my 3
Close path for them
actions
to
will
clear,
be
yeah.
the
Yeah,
And that's good because Corvids, the issue isn't exactly a points deficit, but they tend to have an arbitrary points deficit because they burst to a certain point and then get stopped. And maybe this helps
Sir, that's not
close
cool.
that gap a bit, so they burst to a better spot than they normally do.
Okay, so we got 2 plots, but no crows to
And my
flip
3rd action will be
plots.
to move.
Maybe that's what we're seeing now.
Yeah. Sit there.
No.
As
Okay.
esoteric, yes. Yes, I am a leader game intern because I won the previous tournament and got
And I will not
What?
exert.
staff shirt.
Why
I will
haven't you
draw
told
2
me?
cards.
Why didn't you tell me?
I mean, I say I go to work every day. You just assume that my work stays the same.
All right, we did not move anything to those
let's revolt.
plots, which Thungon seems like he knows what he's doing, but I'm always afraid when I see empty plots like that we have a situation where a player thinks they can flip without.
So that should be
warriors.
1 point for
I have a funny feeling they're both raids.
Yeah, that's probably that's what I'm hoping for.
The
Big deal.
way station.
Yeah, this is why I would have liked to have seen those badgers
the
move.
relic.
I'm pretty sure relics give you an extra point.
They
points,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, it's, you get 2 points for that.
Oh, 2
Yeah.
points.
That move would have
Okay.
it was crucial.
Point.
Yeah, that is bad for badgers, but even worse,
Warrior
it's
there.
good for Wooden Alliance.
And 1.
Sorry.
Sir. But I don't know what to do with the relic.
You choose where it goes, so you
go.
can like put it into any forest.
Yeah, I'm afraid it.
So he said
should
relic,
go,
but
like,
because someone
probably
was
here.
moving the ruin,
Yeah, that's
my
what-
brain heard ruin, and I'm like, no, the ruin doesn't go in the forest.
Okay.
Matt, when
No.
Conversations Against Beast Turtles, when he was commentating with me, he
And
kept
I'm
calling the
gonna
ruins
craft-
relics, like the whole time. It was funny.
And it should be.
Racksnap,
Oh,
this is
no.
the lowest of low reach, basically.
And the partisans.
You can go a little lower, but this is
Not
probably
much.
this is probably if you
Okay.
ignore the numbers, because the numbers are a little flawed in my opinion, this is lower than some of the lower numbers you can get.
Can we?
Because badgers do
Coffin.
not feel as large as
okay,
Erie,
hold on.
even though they have a higher reach
I have
number.
it on the board. I don't know. If...
Honestly, badgers
Right.
don't feel as large as otters sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hold
I don't know
on.
if
Yeah,
we create
coffin
it-
keeper.
And
is
otters is
the one,
white.
right?
There we go. It's
Yeah.
And we have to like switch it.
And we have a coffin maker's craft.
All right.
Two
Will
more,
Alliance
maybe?
not holding back at all.
Yep. Wooden
Yeah,
Alliance
yeah.
is here for blood.
That's the one.
Holy shit.
Thanks. Yeah, and now I'm just gonna recruit.
Holy shit.
All right, so I saw Jimmy move his setup card.
That's-
I think that we might be seeing a response from the lizards.
Yeah.
For free cards. And that's it.
No supporters.
No supporters, but plenty of other threats.
It's true. That's true.
I need to get untrapped from the Woodland Alliance here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I think having the
The
Woodland
threat-
Alliance and the Crows kind of being like a little bit of a barrier.
Yeah, but
At this point, I
yeah,
think it
maybe
would be
you
good
can
for
make
stuff where you don't open up
your
that
way
path,
out at the bottom.
think
or just say screw it. We're going in with
Yeah,
the
that
wall
would,
of badgers and we're
require-
gonna smack them.
Very
Well,
good
yeah,
point
so the
tonight.
big-
I think I have an.
The big problem with opening up that
But
bottom
it'll
path and
need
slipping in
even
that
a
way
little
is the
bit,
lizards have
but
had
I think
time to
it'll work.
establish their garden wall.
Yes.
And that
Absolutely,
is
buddy.
arguably worse than anything else that's in Badger's way.
Point camp, decamp,
That's very true.
recruit
And this is where those
twice to this fox clearing.
lost warriors hurt even more because Badgers need some extra warriors to help them migrate.
For
You know, to a better
extra
location.
little warriors
So
there.
4 warriors hitting the board.
Good. Good. I think that's going to be necessary to get
That's
out of
a lot
there.
Warriors, my guy.
It is.
It's kind of
Maybe
required
unnecessary.
to
and then
to peace
We're
out.
probably
to our
unnecessary.
retinue.
right?
So we're gonna move here.
Fug, that's even worse than well below 21. It's
And
below 17,
Well,
which is, you know, the
Should've
adventurous
done that
target that,
differently, but that's okay.
you know, a lot of
Yeah.
people played with.
Isn't that what we used for the tournament last year?
Yeah, that's what the old draft
Follow the
system
Corvid and the
that we created
Fox
used.
here.
17 reach target.
Base.
And yeah,
The ambush.
Crows, you have an ambush?
No, go ahead.
Oh, my guy's rolling like madman, dude.
When I don't need it, it's always against the one
I think
And
I
then
think
we'll-
it goes into the coffin.
Yeah, it goes in the coffin. That's
into the
right.
coffin. Don't forget that.
Okay. Does not lose the card because he's got
Yeah, that's
2
good.
And that's
surrounding
good.
clearings.
yep.
And I may move or recover. So here I'm gonna recover.
That's going to lose the card because you
I
only has
lose
one.
the card then.
Yeah.
Okay, and
But then you lose
he moves
the
it.
card.
You could,
Recover a bit.
Lose
if you want to be
card.
risky, you could use the 1 to move over to the Fox clearing with the Corvids and recover. But then, of course, you're sitting on a face down plot.
For 2 points.
I highly doubt that that was planned to be a bomb.
And then
way
I'm
ahead
going
of
to
time,
move-
but
It doesn't have to be a bomb. It could be
snare
an
would
extort.
A snare would
or
be
a
also
snare.
horrible.
Yeah.
Guy here.
But he's gonna move one guy over.
Prevents
Live off left.
live off the land.
Live
Yeah.
off the land. Guys, neither of us can talk today. We're terrible commentators.
Yeah. I'm.
Alright. So the outcast is Fox.
I'm gonna
which
say I'm
means
still
I can
recovering
shit.
from my booster
That's
shot.
pretty good.
I think I've got a red circle on my
Um,
arm. I want to check it again. Oh, I had one this morning.
I could punch
you?
the
Yeah, I
plot,
did.
but that's not funny. I don't want to bully the Corvids.
Thank you.
All right.
Fucking up their single guys enough.
How do I
Curious
play
to
this
see.
game? I have no idea how I play this game.
Ah, there's the Jimmy that I was
I'm
expecting.
gonna score with this guy.
Okay. so we're
Probably.
skipping past Birdsong. We
Good. I
are-
think you want to have victory points
Oh wait,
to
Scoring
win.
a
shit, no.
fox.
First I'm gonna swap it for the dominance and then score with the dominance. That's how you play this
Okay.
faction.
Yeah, that's how you play this faction.
Yeah,
So-
and then I'll score this guy too, because that's pretty solid, I think.
Okay, good. It looks like we're trying to maybe keep
yeah.
it in Fox for
And I
the
have like these
Outcaster.
3 cards. I have no idea what to do with them.
Fox or bunny, you know.
I can
Alright, we
probably
got 2 ambushes.
this guy to remove the path because I don't need foxes.
Mm.
And
Okay,
I
so
can
remove the
recruit with
path.
this one.
Over the
She's
Morrow,
got- And
Jimmy
then I can
is
just
indeed a
use
known
this.
quantity if you've been around the server for a long
That's not
time.
a threat that I have a bird.
Zambo Jimmy was the scourge of LFG
That's pretty funny.
back,
So draw him
I
back.
don't know, last year or the year before.
I could guess the
Time
plot
is
of my
meaningless
fox
anymore,
ambush,
but
then
yes, like in the
because I have
underworld
fox
meta,
ambush.
he was
Do I care? Nah.
in LFG all the time, and he was known for being
I'm
very
not.
skilled and also
Okay,
very
and then you can have your ambush.
crazy. He makes some interesting
Do you get
plays.
your point for the?
So I disagree with
I
what
got
just
5
happened.
points altogether. 1 for the path, 2 for
Did he just attempt to
2 scores.
expose?
He did attempt to
4
expose, and the only
scores,
reason I disagree with it is
That's
because
scary.
there are no crows there to flip it.
Yeah, but it's a point.
But he gave up an ambush.
Okay.
And it brought him down to only 4 cards.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't say it's scary. It's more like, incredibly
He still
friendly
has the
and
bird
happy.
ambush, but
Yeah,
I think with
appreciate
2
you don't
ambushes in
destroy
hand,
my base.
not worth it.
Something.
I mean, it's not like I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time.
I would have agreed if
yeah,
he
that's
went
fair.
over
That's
6-5 cards or it wasn't an ambush.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I was assuming he was going to be over 5 cards that turn, and he was doing it for that reason. But
Yeah, just
yeah,
don't
no.
worry
no,
about
he
it.
used
The
the
scoreboard
3rd
doesn't
card
matter.
for the path instead of guessing. All right, we are in round 4.
This is flying.
This is flying. Perfect. I'll go back to playing.
Let's see what
Lost
grouse
Awakening.
can do here.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm at craft.
But we also know now that the
I will
plot
flip
in the
this.
Fox
Oh, you cannot
Uh,
flip that, no?
that is
Okay.
not a bomb.
You don't have warriors.
Oh,
No, buddy, you cannot flip that. You don't have warriors.
no. It.
Oh.
Oh, no. It did happen. It did happen. Thungon thought he could flip without warriors. I was so afraid of that.
Guy that you can,
Well,
you need
we
at least one
don't
warrior
know
for
what
that.
it is.
Oh. I am need a crow, sorry.
Oh, I feel for Thungon. That is always the worst discovery to make mid-game because it immediately changes the shape of your game. Like you had a direction you were going, you had a tempo you were following, and all of a sudden, like the needle
Okay.
skipped
So-
and everything's different.
It sets it off a turn, but I don't think it's a bad. I don't think
Well-
that the recovery is too difficult to do.
Now he has to think about recruiting differently or moving differently, or like it just
Or recruit
changes
too.
his whole direction.
Fox.
He's going to
with
use that Fox
thank you.
ambush to recruit. which
Solid.
Makes perfect sense. It looks like we only have 4 warriors there. I think we might be out.
Time to check. We are out. This is the power of the Lost City. We are out of warriors on round 4.
Yes.
And after
And
losing some in
daylight,
battles and
I
stuff.
will-
Just a couple of battles. There is a bird in that coffin. So I think right now we could see another potential plot, a move and then plot, and then we would be literally sitting on 4 plots for the next turn.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, I don't know what that math is. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. 14 points.
It's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points. The only issue is if lizards or anyone saw that snare was a snare, it's a really easy yes.
Yeah. It almost demands a trick action just to swap it with, say, the fox corner, where
Mhm.
nobody's going to get
Just-
to it.
Yeah, just kind of keep it out of the way. Because honestly, hiding in lizards territory is pretty great as long as they don't know what the hell you're doing.
Yeah. I mean, lizards typically are so card hungry that they don't want to guess if they don't have to. Until they get their draw engine online, and then maybe they're more willing to if they have excess cards they can't craft. But the general rule of thumb is, you're safe-ish hiding out in lizard territory.
Well, what's really interesting is lizards and crows made a wall.
Yeah.
And then the crows are like, I'm going to hide behind this wall.
First,
Okay, bye. Do a pull to lizard see the
Do there.
snare.
I will.
Well, user anomaly, what happens if somebody else guesses the snare before the lizards do, then what do we do? I don't know.
Plots here.
Okay, yep.
More aggressive plotting.
Well, that's where I was... Oh, that's not where I was thinking of plotting. I thought that they were
I
going to
will
plot in
plot
that
here.
mouse. So they moved...
We're doing both. We're doing all the plots.
Okay, so we move, double plot, right?
I think so.
Okay, so we still have another move.
And then
If we choose
Exert.
to not
If
draw
we exert,
cards.
yeah.
I will exert. I will trick these two.
Nice. All right, we're getting that trick.
Okay.
It's happening.
We still know where it is, but now to be fair, Nev did point out a point. All three of those crows should be in a
And
coffin.
that means I don't draw any
They
cards.
should all be in a coffin. That's great. Great point. People consistently forget coffin.
Yes, especially when it's not in battle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point. People seem to very
Birdie.
frequently think that coffin makers is only for battle,
It
and
is
it's not.
not.
It's any time a warrior hits the supply.
Now, another really interesting thing is the card they use to recruit with is just sitting on the table and not on the discard.
I also saw that. Yeah.
Okay, I will train
So-
one officer.
User anomaly. I would like that a lot. That's a good good idea. Flipping the snare on a future turn and then swapping it with the extort in the lost city gets that snare to a better location.
And maybe gets the extorted to a safe location.
Yeah, off the front line.
One more.
All right, so we are training officers, which I love to see. 4 officers, that's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, 2 bases, 4 officers. We are in the danger zone for Wooden Alliance right now.
Highway. You started it, man.
And I'll
I'm blaming you entirely for that one.
this will go.
Fungus, you are far from the only coffin forgetter. There are many, many coffin forgetters.
All right, there we go. So it looks like we're gonna get that hated fox. Ooh. Did I just see a bunny dominance hit the discard? I did.
Thing.
That's going to be good for lizards.
It's great for lizards. Especially since bunny is one of the things they absolutely love to see. Now, we've got set up in a fox for our outcast, and it looks like it's going to be hated. Real question is, what do we do with that information, if anything?
Yeah, so Ragsnap was saying that lizards could always sneak in with
I'll
a
move
Sanctify
you.
on one of those bases, and this is true.
If it was in
And-
fox.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
dependent on the outcast, which is currently going to be Fox. It also
So
it becomes a
that's-
question of, is it worth it for lizards to do that and put themselves in a compromised
point.
position? Because particularly that bunny base is not something they want
And,
to sanctify, because that
recruit.
would be giving them a third lizard base, which is just a liability. They don't need it. A third bunny base, I'm sorry. The mouse one at least has the tantalizing prospect of opening up a
Oh,
mouse clearing
Yeah, it's gone.
And
for lizards to set up shop
too.
in. You know, get their 2 mouse gardens,
sorry, I
start scoring
forgot
that.
about it. But yeah, yes, it's right.
Yes, the
Pretty
wire
strong
warrior
card, I
should
think.
be in the coffin.
And I
So
have
now
one
it's a bit
more,
more obvious
so
what
I
they need
guess
to do
I'll
because
just
they do not want to have the
recruited one more.
Woodland Alliance having the potential to revolt on
When
their
you-
fox gardens
Yeah.
ever.
When you organize there, your
Yeah.
warrior goes to the coffin makers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ah, but can I recruit it from there?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
That is why coffin makers
Oh.
is actually kind of dangerous for Woodland Alliance.
Oh.
Learn the
That's great.
danger.
It's another-
Yeah, so Coop
Watch out
is
for that.
realizing
So-
the
so
dangers
it should be
of
like
having coffin
here,
makers
right?
out as Wooden Alliance.
When you organize from here.
Now,
then
it's
it goes
still
there.
better than
Then I
having someone else craft it.
put
Yes.
it there
you to craft it.
instead of,
But it's not good
putting it.
for this reason.
Like, honestly, if
I-
someone's going to
yeah,
craft
so-
coffin
yeah.
makers and it's not
Yeah,
me,
so
I
it's
want
like
it to be the
organized.
person right in front of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I put it. Yeah, I put
It'll
my
be the person on my
one
right,
for my supply.
This way I
there,
get my
so
stuff
it
back
should
on
be
their
like
turn.
the same.
and then I can go.
Good.
You're right.
Oh, but that
your
sucks.
left?
Oh,
No.
sorry.
Yes, it does kind of suck. It's alright.
Go this way around the table.
Yeah, and if it's on your left, you get it
Oh.
back right after your turn.
Okay.
Right,
Like,
and if
people
it's on
don't
your
like
right, you get it back
coffin makers
before
and they
your
try to
turn,
get
so
rid
you
of
can
it.
actually use them on your turn.
I mean,
Okay,
it's
is there a way? How can I?
you get to use it on
Yeah,
your turn,
but-
and either way.
You could craft
Well,
sabotage
yeah,
and
but
sabotage your
so
own
like
coffin
if
makers,
someone
it's
like if
always
I
an
do
option.
things and I kill pieces and
Pretty sure.
they go in on my turn, I will have them
I
back
see.
on the next turn.
I
That happens either way.
Oh, you're right. Wait, why am I thinking?
No. You actually cannot do that.
I
Saboteur
guess
says
because
enemies
it's like
cards. So
Yeah,
yeah,
if
enemies
anybody
cards.
does anything after me, like the person to
So
my
I'm
left
doomed,
or to their
Zach.
left says anything to me, then I wouldn't get them back until my
Good
next
to know.
turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you
but
go.
games
You're
learn
right.
about
You're right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a good lesson.
Lily's right.
We just had to get there. Our brains are working on a slower pace than normal.
I really still am not 100% recovered from my booster shot. It fucked me out for days, and I still don't feel 100%
Then
right.
I will discard
Yeah. Here we go.
far gone. It to not be
Okay.
fucked. Group 2 guys here.
All right. So we plopped down a way station there. That badger survived. We plopped a way station down, and
All my
we're
options anyways.
building up a little badger incursion up there. Not great for corvids. Great for badgers.
I'm really torn.
I mean, Nev, you're not entirely wrong.
I'm going to move 2 warriors. Here.
Okay, interesting. I'm not
And
totally sure I'm seeing the reasoning for this one.
That
50 cc's of Windex.
okay, and then I'm gonna battle in this.
The COVID vaccine not
with the
blue?
Woodland Alliance.
Shit, is it not?
All right, Woodland, you want to ambush?
Esoteric, I didn't have any effect for the first 2, and then the third one I'm like,
Yeah, you were actually affected by your booster when you hadn't been by the previous shots.
But to be fair, I became a functional person much faster than you
Okay,
did.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah. Both my second shot and my booster just had me out of commission for
That's what
days.
put for me, I guess.
Get that antifreeze in my veins.
Because of the coffins, which I
Let's not do
Yeah.
that. Let's not do that. Okay,
No.
and then
Artorias.
probably I can do, and let's battle because I can.
Clearly, the
Corbin
coffin
in the
just
ambush.
belongs
upper
to the one
block
crow.
squaring.
But anyway, that was
just get an extra hit there. So yeah, you
brutal
take 2.
of a roll for
Just
These
what?
yeah, these badger
Oh, yeah.
these badger battles are
But it's gonna be just one, right?
interesting.
I mean, if I
Very
spend like an
interesting,
acolyte, it's gonna be really close to being a 2.
Definitely
Corvins are probably
putting
removing with
badgers in a rough position.
plot thing, right?
Yeah, they
Probably remove
seemed
guys.
It's per 5, okay.
not quite necessary.
Yeah, but
let's
I cannot. I cannot organize as I wanted to. This is like this is really bad.
That's fine. That's fine. I like that.
I wonder,
It's-
I wonder how much experience Kook has with exiles and partisans
I don't
deck.
think the coffin makers will make up for it.
Because this is one of those like
hated fox.
this is
like,
one of
that's
those
the fucking
interactions you don't
fucking
necessarily
possession.
know
I can actually like
before you encounter
shotgun
it
punch
with
that-
exiles and
that
partisans in a
sympathy, but-
faction.
with the crusade.
Okay, so I'm a little confused.
So yeah, that's getting punched. Lines you got ambush.
We're crusading.
I'm not gonna play it.
Nope, I'm just confused about turn
Okay.
order apparently.
Okay,
What do I give you?
we're both a
What do you
little out of
want?
it.
What do you want, buddy?
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, you can take this. That's fine.
Yeah, thanks. It's fine.
All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend the other 2. I don't. Oh, I mean, I could technically spend one more.
So could you
Yeah, that
could
looks
do
good
anything?
actually. I'm gonna spend one more
Spending one
to convert that crow.
and then are we going to spend another one to
Crusade?
attack the plot?
It's not necessary.
Yeah,
We got rid of the
that's
crow.
solid. Okay.
That's true.
And now
What's
I get
coffin
the
makers
turn,
at?
which
2
means
points
I
right now.
can
Very good.
discard
very
this
good.
ambush, then this dominance to get this dominance.
All right, we're seeing.
And I can
the-
discard this dominance for 2 points.
Whew. Whew.
And
Lizards
discard
are a
this guy
problem for the
for
table.
dominance.
Yeah, lizards got their engine up and running perfectly.
And
It's
I
like
can put a guy in here.
no
this is
roadblocks.
oh my god!
And
bullying.
no-
Dude, I'm actually fucking bullying. Okay, is that a snare?
and nobody's nobody's currently
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, that was so mean. Oh,
Jeez.
Thungon, I'm so sorry.
We need to
Oh.
read.
Oh my god.
Did you get a point for
I
it?
did say Jimmy was once the scourge of LFG. This is friggin' why.
In the end,
That's
it was
true.
This is Jimmy. Dude is an insanely good player.
Also, agent of chaos.
Yes, an insanely good player and agent of chaos. Woo,
How
boy.
many cards does Jimmy have in his hand at the end of that turn?
Let me check.
Cool.
4.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Germ, yes, this is what you deal with.
Oh, not craft.
Just in
I
case you
will
forgot that
let-
crows are bad.
This token.
Lizards are pulling ahead. So one of the
for
really
2
interesting
points.
things about badgers on this map is this is a low reach game, but it is a hot. There's pieces everywhere.
Yeah. Wooden Alliance got online quickly. They got their 2 bases out. Like the first base, on time. Second base came out quickly.
And
Crows with Lost City have had very aggressive recruiting.
Yes.
They've got that extra warrior most turns. And then Lizards, yeah, and we mentioned this on Lizard's turn. Jimmy got that engine up and running just perfectly, like perfect efficiency. He got
Establishing a bunny base first turn and then having 3 fox cards second turn.
Right.
That's
Recruit on
legitimately a perfect scenario. It's a dream right there. So once again, crows do not have 5 to spread
3,
out, and a part of that
4.
is I'm attributing to
and I
that
don't
coffee.
have.
No, that's
more
true.
corvids.
That's true.
I am just straight up, there's a coffin problem here,
I'll take up
and
to 3
crows are always going to feel it the
actions.
hardest.
The first will be.
Do we need to gamble at this point?
We
We might need to gamble. Like, it might need to be a Lizards versus anyone gamble right now.
Plot here.
okay.
Oh no.
Okay, we're
Look,
plotting
I'm
in.
sorry for bullying you, dude. I'm just, I needed that point real bad.
So here's the issue now: is Jimmy only has 1 lizard and not 2. So if it changes suits, he's not gonna be able to do anything.
Yes. And currently, it is very bunny heavy in that outcast.
Yes.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah. So
3 bunnies.
this is where the potential convert for the foxes might have gone wrong, but at the same time, kind of had to. So
Asserted Hawk, Wooden Alliance has the coffin makers.
that is true.
Coalitions are legal against Jimmy, right?
Poor Jimmy, getting beat up in
Oh.
chat.
Twitch, why do you have a new layout again? What are you doing to me?
Twitch is just coming through some stuff.
Do we do it?
Do it. I mean, there's a good chance that he gets bombed, but do it.
Chat, what do you think?
Just chat want to gamble.
Do we gamble now, or do we wait? If we wait and Lizards get too far ahead, we can't gamble at all.
Yes, now.
Because at some point, the gamble
Second
becomes
is
meaningless.
To gather up all these.
Well, it truly, I feel like at this point, with
You
what
go
Crows did, it
here.
truly is a gamble.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm
Yeah,
liking...
it is to
I'm liking what
gather.
Thungon's doing to
Lizard.
react to this lizard
Trophy
problem.
time.
I'm liking it a lot.
Okay. So
Oh my
Um,
god.
Solid.
that's a really upsetting 0-0, but at the same time, I
Oh my god, I'm actually
disagree
just bullying,
with
dude.
doing
What
it
am I
at
doing?
because it would give him accolades.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, not exert. No, I'll draw 2 cards.
Okay.
So now here's the question: is does Jimmy spend the cards
Okay.
to extort?
So
Or not
let's
expect
resolve
expose.
coffin
Expose.
makers.
Probably.
2 points.
right?
Nice. Good
Yeah.
job, buddy.
I mean, he has to.
I mean, that's probably the
Yeah,
safest thing,
it's
just to
something.
make sure it's not a bomb. I always forget.
I mean, it's something. It's 2 points, dude. Like, that's a lot of points.
But yes, I still think about it. Wasted organize. I cannot do.
Oh, this is not the last one, dude. Prepare.
This is why, this
Okay.
it's definitely rough to have coffins in the game.
Let's
with Woodland
spread
Alliance.
the sympathy.
So big thing here, yeah. Waterman in chat was pointing out that because of the way Corvid's moved, it opened up the map for Wood Alliance. There's no longer martial law in the Lost City. There's now a nice little gap they can squeeze right through
Oh, that's
and
good.
push on to here and then off
The
to other of
rest
these.
of the, and honestly,
In
I
the
think that's
middle?
worse for Corvids than anyone else.
Yeah.
Like the only reason that lizards
At
went
one point,
into that mouse clearing was because they were Playing the obvious move.
Mhm.
Another.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Wind Alliance is spreading sympathy, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, use your anomaly. Imagine the courage to make both of them bombs. Would you do that?
Let's put in the mouse over here.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the direct ramification of what Thungon did.
Points.
Yes.
Which again, like, you know, maybe necessary because lizards are racing so far like that.
But the thing is, lizards are always going to be removing those plots. If they're removing them, they're removing them by
Exposure.
So it doesn't matter how many warriors you have in that clearing, as
Well,
long as you have one.
Good to have at least one. And he didn't have one at first, so I do agree with moving at least one.
That's fair. That's fair.
Um,
I thought he. Oh no, it got converted. I remember
Yeah.
now.
Mobilize all of it.
Okay, mobilizing the entirety of the hand.
um,
Little line catching up.
Badger, I think you should take your warriors from the coffin.
You guys, your guys,
Asserted Hawk, right now, lizards would also be afraid
Okay.
of extorts, because that would equal loss of action, you know?
But
But-
it's not as bad as loss of gardens if action.
Right. Bombs are certainly the real threat. Sometimes snares can be a threat, but in this case, there's enough warriors on each
Another
garden,
one.
and they already have both gardens in each clearing. So the snare is an empty threat at the moment.
Yeah,
And I'm
I'll
not
just
gonna lie,
move it here
lizards,
and organize again.
Okay.
don't really care about moving. So now this is actually the biggest problem is lizards, while they can get rid of
2 more
the
points.
plots, they can't exactly get rid of the sympathy.
Yeah.
But if they use exposure, there's a chance that the
regards.
Corvins do it.
And that's it.
Beautiful. So I'm gonna decamp both these.
We're decamping.
Okay, that is really going to hurt our card draw, but maybe get us the warriors we need
Then
to
discard this guy
migrate across the map and take advantage of that
for your
new
here.
opening. Maybe.
That's fair. That's fair.
No crafting, but
I'm
I
honestly
will
surprised to see that
move
way station
Just
stayed
clearing
alive the entire time.
here, and then here.
Yep, there it is.
That's 2.
Yes.
2 outrage triggers, but getting across the map, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
And yeah, Watermen, they're having a rough time. They were penned in early, and both the relics they have recovered at this point were very low scoring.
yeah.
So yeah, they're in a little bit of a rough spot.
Let's first battle the Corvid plot, the extortion.
Go ahead.
I guess I don't even need to roll dice.
Yeah, the roll isn't
This
necessary.
point. And then let's delve.
Okay. What are we delving for? I would assume either not that one. Literally, that's the last one I would have assumed.
All right, there goes the card. That is a dead card.
And this is why you have to announce the card you're using before we're picking it up, because it is not a choice. It is just a result.
Yes.
Battle the Corvid in the upper Fox clearing here.
Go ahead.
Not. Okay, that's fair.
Good roll.
I forgot Badgers against Corvids. Badgers are so hateful of
Oh,
Corvids.
oh,
You only lose
oh,
2. You only lose 2.
Only lose 2.
So you only lose 2 warriors.
Oh,
Guys, can I have a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah, like, does the relic moving relic from forest into the clearing
No.
count as a?
I don't think so,
Don't
because
think so,
Outrage says
that's
any
not-
warriors. Outrage specifies that it needs warriors to
Ah.
be.
That's
Yeah,
why the
right.
vagabond does
Yeah,
not
okay.
count.
You
So
said
that's
exactly
good.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, thanks.
And I can delve this guy.
Guys, we're the same person sometimes.
We really are.
Perfect.
The contractor asked us a question and we responded in
Then
sync, and they're just like,
I may move it
Yeah.
3 points. Really.
Like same phrasing and everything. It was
It
horrifying.
literally was in sync. Like, same words. We were just almost same expression. Tone. There we go.
And let's get back on the board.
It was the same voice, like we were being puppeteered, and an otherworldly entity emerged from our
So
throats.
the other guy stays on Fox.
No, we do not wear our root shirts when the contractors are working here. Generally, I'm at
so I
work.
could punch that
I'm not
sympathy.
here.
That's not terrible.
Okay, so you
I
can
think
punch
I-
a sympathy, can
I-
at least
I wouldn't be
prevent
afraid of the
it from being
sympathy.
bombs.
I mean, I'm not afraid of sympathy. I'm just afraid of the plot. Then if I punch the sympathy, then can I guess the plot?
Can you punch the sympathy? Because it's... Oh, no, it's St. Fox. Never mind. Yeah, punch the sympathy.
It's not great, right?
Yeah, so I think what he's trying to balance right now is the order of operations, because if he battles the sympathy, he has to give away a fox card, which
This
is
is-
maybe
this is
the
all
fox
kinds of
card that
weird.
he wants to use for a guess or a score or something.
That's true.
So maybe he tries exposing first, but then if he fails the exposure, now he has to potentially pay another card to the outrage,
Yeah.
and maybe
Let me
now
try
he doesn't
doing
get a score in
something
fox or
stupid.
something.
Yeah, let's try doing something stupid.
I would guess first.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Jimmy. I agree. Okay, so I have this card over here. I'm gonna show that to the Corvids, and I'm gonna guess extortion on that.
No.
It's not.
Ooh, it's not an extort.
Okay, no,
I would have guessed
that's
bomb.
unfortunate.
So yeah, so this is
Okay, that's fine. Then I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna.
You're not worried it's a bomb?
I would have guessed
Well, but if it's a bomb, that's fine because then the alliance doesn't get my points, and the alliance is the one winning currently. So we can also blow it up. It's not really good for us, I think. So, yeah.
Well, that
I'll
that is a
swap this
perspective.
For dominance and for the rabbit card.
I mean, okay, so he has bird
I'll swap
cards.
This for dominance.
I mean, yeah, he
Corvid both these.
could still
I think I
expose.
should do that actually. Hold on, no. Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid again. I should not swap for the fox dominance. That's fine. Whatever. I did it already.
I think swapping to the fox
So I'll just get my points, and I'll use this guy to recruit.
Okay.
All right, so this is gonna hurt lizards,
Yes, but I'm not gonna against the stupid.
but it's not the end of the world.
Unless
but
they're
it,
both bombs.
But it feels like that could have gone much better if Jimmy had been a little less
Excited?
chaotic.
Jimmy?
There was a more conservative version of
Alright,
that
well,
turn that I think would have played out
Does
better.
give Jimmy get double bombed? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Yeah, remember, I have found that Jimmy often's worst enemy is himself.
Yes. Yep. It happens. We've all been there.
First,
That's-
going to craft some swords. with
Nice
the
craft.
two fox
Crafting
and
before expose? Or
for
flip?
2
Yeah.
points.
Crafting is first thing, so that if you have any bombs, you can craft with them.
Ah! They thought
I'm
about this when they made this
going
faction.
to-
That's
They-
the only thing they thought
They,
about, though.
they think about things when designing factions?
That's the only thing they thought about when designing the crows.
They thought about other things. They just didn't think enough.
2 points.
But I do love to see that craft. I
Okay, we got
don't
an
think
exposure.
there's
We
a
got
world-
the coins in the top left box corner. We got a flip, one flip there.
Flip this plot here for 2 points.
It's a snare.
Snare.
Oh,
It's
3
a snare.
points.
Yeah, 3
So-
points.
That is 3 points. That's a good catch up. And now the last
Um,
one.
You got your warrior.
He's debating it.
and Flip this last plot here.
That's the bomb. No!
It's a raid.
Yep, looks good.
No bombs at all. But that's a great
no
catch up turn
extorts
for...
either.
Well, there was one in the top.
Well, I mean, not on the lizards. I
On
mean,
the lizards, yes, that's
right.
true. Okay, well, yeah, not great in terms of policing the lizards, but that was a good turn for flips for the Corvids to catch up in points.
Mhm.
Right. I mean, it's a catch up, but my concern is the Corvids are
They're not-
syncopated. They have syncopated scoring, and so they had a big turn. Now they're gonna have an off turn.
Well, sort of, because they have one face down plot on the board that they haven't touched, and no one's touched.
True.
And they can plot again in the areas that the Badgers left that no one cares about.
True.
And there is still an uncleared path on the board.
True.
Okay, I'll stop talking.
But my concern is we're gonna see we're gonna see the table outrace the Corvids before they can leverage this burst into anything valuable. Because really, Corvids, like the consensus is always that the Corvids need 2 big bursts in a game.
Yeah.
They need 2 big bursts, and then they need to find the points elsewhere. They need to make up the difference.
Now, here's a question. Woodland Alliance is getting bursty, as they do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prevent the revolt,
Yes.
potential
I
revolt
will
on the lizard
use
fox clearing?
This to recruit on Fox.
Do you prevent it, or do you let that possibility happen?
That's a good question. Because you want to hurt lizards, but you don't want to help Woodland Alliance.
Exactly.
Lizards are probably a guaranteed 2-turn clock, but that revolt could maybe put Woodland Alliance on a 1-turn clock with...
Does Woodland Alliance have any warriors in their bag?
Okay.
1.
Now 3
Is that
actions.
worth it?
I think there's a world where that looks like a win for Woodland Alliance with a good craftable or 2 or something.
Well, a revolt in that clearing would get
And
3
Coffin Makers
points.
is helping, because Coffin Makers, well, it's currently getting nothing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it would get points on the next one, because it would get all of those lizards.
But, they get the second warrior first. They get this back.
Oh, they do get that back. You're right.
It's still going to screw them over, Germ, but if... My concern is that Fox Revolt could put...
How many cards does Lizard do they have in their sympathy?
They've got a handful of supporters.
5. Okay, supporters. Words have trouble.
Yeah, it's a handful.
Yeah.
You'd get 3 points from that clearing.
Yeah, 3 points from that clearing
just for
alone.
revolting.
Yep.
You'd get an extra officer and warrior there.
Mm-hmm. And you got direct access now to 2 clearings that do not have sympathy.
Yep. Plus, there's another 2 clearings adjacent to your other bases that don't have sympathy.
Yay.
Can you get rid of the sympathy, maybe?
Words are have trouble. You're right, Kazder.
Because I think Alliance just wins next turn.
Yeah.
If they blow it up.
I think
Yeah, because
that if
they're
they're
in
allowed
the
to blow
3-point
that up,
territory.
they are.
Oh,
in-
Lost City.
So they get like 3
Lost
points for
City. I was
sympathy,
looking,
yeah.
Pat, like,
Definitely
where's
get 2 for
the other
sympathy.
Fox? And you're right, it is Lost City. So it'd be 2 warriors and no officers.
And
but that's
they
also
have
not,
5 cards, so
you know,
if they
terrible
blow it
either.
up, then they
Yeah.
can still get another 3-pointer.
I mean, I still think there's a world where it happens.
Exactly.
I don't think I can do it because I don't have so many warriors now in Coffin.
Yeah, but you don't need extra warriors. You can just use
Yeah.
the ones you already have.
Yeah.
Can I?
It's a dream.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause he
You can
can-
move in there and move in there.
Yeah, he's got 2
Or, I mean,
2 clearings
yeah.
next to the
So
current bases.
I think Alliance has it if he can revolt.
Yeah, I think Jimmy noticed the same
So
thing that
they'll
we're
get
talking
7
about,
points.
Absolutely.
and now is trying to convince Thungon to
Yeah, plus they can spread another time. Like, over here.
police
'Cause they have
for
the
the
card,
sake
yeah.
of the table, which
Yeah,
kind of means
just-
Jimmy, but you know.
I mean, lizards are on a slower clock, and they're generally, as long as Jimmy
If
doesn't
I
have 2
won't win,
craftables.
then- Who will win next turn?
I don't think anyone will next turn because I only get 4 points.
Yeah, the lizards are not on a 1-turn clock at the moment. They're on a 2-turn clock.
I'm
Like, the
counting
only
right now,
way
I don't
lizards
think
could
I
be on a
can win
1-turn
my
clock
next
is if
turn.
they have coins,
I
and
don't-
it
Definitely
becomes
don't think I
funny,
can hit on my next turn.
and they have a boot.
Even if I
They need to have
craft the coins, I'm
craftables
still
of the
off.
right suit.
I mean, Coins
And
uses up
the
both
right
of their
hand.
crafts
Crafting, 'cause,
in
you know,
Bunny at the moment.
Hmm?
They only have 2 gardens.
Oh, right, yeah, so that's it. Yeah,
Right.
it's not possible.
Build
It's not possible.
maybe 2 mouse. And
They
then
only have 4
score.
cards.
Yeah, sure. That's just 2 cards.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
need 3 cards to score, so that's not enough.
And you have
That is
4,
tr-
don't
That
you?
is true.
What do you mean?
Like you have 4 cards.
Pat-
Yeah,
Pat,
so
the deck
I
did
spent 2
reshuffle, but
cards to build,
the
and
lizards
then I
can
need
never
3 cards
craft
to score,
multiple
that's 5,
suits
that's
at
not
the
4.
same time. They can only ever craft the current outcast suit. So they can only craft with bunnies or fox or
And
mouse.
that's only 6 points, and I need 8.
Which is why they are painful to craft with, and why I'm always saying craft when you have.
So
the
yeah, I don't think anyone has it on the
Yeah.
next turn other than Alliance.
It's easy to forget, and it is rough for lizards. As I recall, that was like a last minute
You get
nerf
2
because lizards
for-
were doing too
what's
well
a
in playtesting. But that was like back in the
craft
dark ages of Root.
But
so.
it's yeah,
Sorry.
well,
Who
if
knows?
I would, yeah.
I mean, when lizards are
Maybe. I
played
didn't
well,
even
they
think
can be
about it.
extremely strong.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean,
thanks. Now I-
Clearly.
we're seeing it.
Clearly, but
but maybe girls.
they definitely are a
Okay.
faction that's all
don't-
about kind of mitigating the randomness of the
think
game,
so.
Yeah.
and that can be a
This turn-
very
this
difficult
turn,
thing to do.
no.
Yeah, this turn they can definitely not win. Like, that is
It
guaranteed.
shipped originally without the restriction.
Maybe a 2-turn clock, but
I don't think that's true, Nev.
It's tight for crows.
They changed the garden draw card positions. They changed.
Oh.
Ooh, welcome! Hello, friends!
Hello, welcome, Econ Sean. Now, if they changed the wording in the rules for sacrifice, no, not sacrifice, for the score, but I don't think the craft thing was changed. They changed the hated outcast, the way that was
They spread
done,
3.
but I don't remember a
removal.
crafting change.
Yeah, so I mean, I do think that crows are in a very interesting position, but I do think it is remove the revolt and elongate the game versus don't remove the revolt and potentially end it.
Right. You're basically Corvids have to decide: are they willing to gamble
I mean,
on
if
Wooden
you-
Alliance
if you
not
fight
having
it,
it,
I won't be back.
or do they police for the sake of the table?
I will say, if they do revolt
That
and
sounds
win,
reasonable.
Yeah.
this will be the shortest tournament game.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, we're at an hour 20 at the moment, and 10 minutes of that was like
Wait
the pre-screen,
They'll just-
pre-game screen.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, they'll just.
this would be a record.
It would indeed.
Revolt in the.
And I know Jimmy used to play like speed
And
route
that's bad
with
if it's
like Winesy and Jim Curry and stuff in LFG. Like they would play games in 30, 45 minutes at 3 players. At 4 players, they could do it in like an hour, hour and a half. So
I will get rid of a card to take off this last path point.
Okay.
I mean, Nev, considering they
Crow's getting the path point.
okay.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
So
I
that's
was like,
actually
wait a
kind of
second.
big because if-
Nobody else gets that.
if it turned to bunny and they had the
2 free real
coins,
estate.
Lizards could have removed that for the win.
hmm
Last time was yesterday.
Yeah, Winesy, yeah, y'all left the server for so long. That's all I meant by used to. It's great that y'all are back, but you left for a while. You abandoned me.
I think I will.
It's fine. I do it all the time.
It's true.
This is definitely a.
It's insane. You did fall.
Yeah, Winesy, I
You did
remember.
that.
I remember doing playtesting when
It's a
you
way
mentioned
station
that.
there.
I'm glad you're better.
Okay, never mind. I will battle
Okay,
with an alliance.
So we are taking out the sympathy.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, it's been decided.
Okay.
We're
And I don't
removing the
have,
sympathy, buying another round.
card for you.
Yeah, Winesy, I'm glad it's better now. That's good.
Yes.
What I mean, it's exhilarating, but it's exhausting from a commentator standpoint. I can't even keep up, and I'm having trouble focusing already. So.
So there's one action. 2 actions.
Oh, and I take the card, right?
Yeah.
Did you score a point?
Yes, let's go with that.
Yeah, Love Shard, it's true. That
3 actions.
that sympathy and lost city is still a problem. I haven't done the math to check if
And
like that loss of it because it's only 2 points for the revolt instead of 3,
Oh,
and it puts you in a
plot.
slightly worse position for spreading.
Right,
But
for-
yeah, that extra card is not
with
helping.
my excerpt.
That extra outrage is not helping.
Okay, we're exerting. Plot. Okay. I mean, that was one heck of a burst
So I
for
don't draw,
crows.
and then my turn.
It was, but we also just fed Wooden Alliance maybe more than necessary when
Yes.
Wooden Alliance were dangerous.
We fed them twice.
Every bit counts.
That's true. Well, one of those was a necessity to continue, make sure the game continued.
Yeah.
The second one, but I mean, there's not a lot you can do with them everywhere.
I think maybe the question was, did Corvids need to remove both sympathy
Spreads.
if they were going to remove any?
They didn't remove 2. They just moved.
I would.
Okay.
Did they need to remove both if they were going to remove any? Is what I was
Okay,
saying.
we're spreading sympathy, so we're not revolting.
Interesting.
1 will go.
Going down.
Here?
Yep, makes sense. Makes sense.
Can they do it just on spreads? Maybe.
That's
It's
5 points.
Which is
them
at
up to the-
21.
Takes them to the Corvids.
Oh, I forgot to take the warriors from the coffin.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I do that.
All right, no more spread sympathy.
Nope. But I mean, with 2 organizers, that gives them another 6? There's that 7. I don't remember what the board looks like.
We are at the 4-4.
It gives them 8.
Yeah.
I even underestimated that. So that takes them to 29.
Yep.
They just need 1 more.
1 point.
If they have a craft, they win.
1 point of crafting or exposure, or God forbid a battle. There is an undefended plot
They do
right
not
there.
have, unless they can train an officer, they do not have the. Unless they can train 2 officers, they do not have the ability.
And this is why I was saying the revolt would be valuable, because that's the 2 points right there. You know.
Yes.
And they have 2 cards left over.
Question is if those 2 cards.
Right. But we were talking like hypothetical perfect scenarios. Like,
Yes.
could Wound Alliance do it? And this is why I was saying the revolt was part of that equation.
Yeah. Hypothetically, yes, absolutely, they could have done it.
But they could also do it with some trains or craft. Like, they have plenty of options here.
Double train will do it. I don't think the single train works because they're not in a clearing with a 1.
I guess the big question is, does Wound Alliance have it? 1.
Do they
2,
see it?
does
I think
Cook
I
see
can
it?
do this, maybe.
Does Cook see it? Yeah, because it's no good to have the win if you don't see the win.
4.
You have to be able to execute
Should be
it.
able to place 3.
Thinks
If
he can place
I
3. Okay.
make 2
2 officers.
more officers.
Yep, and that's the win. He could just plot 3 times. Yeah, he could just expose 3 times.
Does he have the rule movement for that? Because he doesn't rule here.
Oh, you're right. He does not.
He does
So
here,
I'm
but that's
Okay,
only
so-
2 warriors.
So it's 2 out that way. Okay,
And Coffin Makers is going to
So-
screw up his ability to get out of here.
that's true.
Now I should do 3 moves and 3 organize.
Where's the 3rd
Yeah,
move?
so 1
Move, battle, organize.
That's what I.
No, that's
Second.
illegal.
Can't move out of this clearing.
Ah! No! Oh, I'll remember.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
it's move. You battle the snare for the extra point, and then you
One.
organize there, and then you move and organize.
Yeah,
So you actually needed 1 officer.
that's what I was thinking before.
I don't know why my brain wanted 6. You only needed 5.
It just depends on not being ambushed.
Yes.
See. Good.
Crows
One
with
card.
only 1 card in their hand.
1 card.
Ah, it's so dangerous.
In that case.
These low reach games are wild. They're just a race.
They are.
So fast.
But this honestly,
What
like
should
at
I
the
do?
end of some of our
I don't know, but you
built
figured it out.
heavy games, the board is
Yeah.
completely empty because we destroyed everyone. And here it's just like, would you like warriors everywhere?
I mean, this is
You
the,
get warriors everywhere.
this is the result of engine building with no
Yeah,
like
just-
entanglement, no policing. You know, like everyone built up their engines
Should I-
and the map is full.
The map is very full.
Oh, badger. 1 less badger would be good.
Yeah, chat. The snare is blocking things, so he'd have to battle it. But the battle is also what he would need for the extra point anyway. So move, battle, organize, move organize would do it. It just comes down to whether there's an ambush.
And it
Uh,
sees it.
And I didn't
It
see
will go here.
what
No matter what.
he discarded for the
And
trains.
organize. That's
Can-
4 points.
Okay.
What did he just do?
He moved and organized where the snare was.
Is anyone going to catch that?
Let's find out. There is a at the top box. It is a raid.
It's a raid, yeah.
Chomp.
Illegal!
Oh yeah. That's fair. But you cannot organize a snare. It's like not a thing that you can do.
Oh yeah. You can't move into the snare.
You
You're right.
can't
So
place
I'll do it
on
here.
the snare.
Is it fine?
You can move into the snare
I didn't
clearing.
notice.
You cannot place into it. You cannot move out of it.
Where did you move it? Sorry.
Moved to the top box.
Instead of
Oh,
this
up there,
box
up there.
playing this upper box.
Yes. Okay.
Here.
That is technically legal.
That's fine.
I don't know if it's gonna get
Damn
you a
it!
win.
It's a conspiracy.
Okay, this is actually a good point. He could try to expose for the win on that
2
mouse
actions.
clearing.
Okay, I'll just grab these 2 guys and move it here.
Do we see it?
Oh, okay, okay. And then just
And I think just have to organize this one as well.
He doesn't see
Yeah,
it,
but you don't
guys.
have enough actions
He
for
doesn't
that
see the
either.
win.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you cannot organize that one, right?
Yeah, I can organize here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you don't have enough actions. Oh wait, no, you have 5. Shit.
yeah, he's got 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
I
didn't
want
see.
one.
Yeah, sorry, I'm stupid. I'm being stupid.
No, that's fine.
So we move,
I'm,
organize, move,
Yeah.
organize.
So
We're at 5. So we've got one more
Yes.
action.
but I'm missing one point. That's really
Oh, that's not bad though, right? Is it?
like this.
I mean, I'm pretty happy.
Oh, where was I?
You were 21 to start.
Should
so
be
I
at 29.
I
You're
was
25. You're 25.
25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got
so
25.
one less. Yeah, I get to go. Right. Yeah.
Chat, he had it and didn't see it.
I mean,
That does hurt.
And we've left
That's
the
it.
bunny base undefended now.
Yeah.
and
I mean, no matter
common
what,
cards.
I think he can pick up 1 point next
All of
turn.
them.
Sure. But the problem is, does he get another
So-
turn? Do things happen?
Yes.
Is there any world imaginable where they don't get it on their next turn? I don't think so.
And there's
Oh, I don't
maybe a world
So
where, like, if those are all birds and bunnies, and you go remove that base, then
He still has
Orders,
3
but
actions.
He still has
got-
3
but you
actions.
don't
Then
know.
you
Like, if
rule his
maybe if he
bases.
got
I
rid of
mean,
both bases-
maybe the table
if
could
he-
block
if
him
he got
out.
rid
It
of
seems
both-
unlikely,
yeah, he
but
can.
it's
He
maybe.
can.
because like all the organizers
So,
got 3, and
here's
then he
the
has to
thing.
discard all the cards that are not foxes, so he
If
can only get
Blizzards
it fox.
doesn't do anything,
No.
the
And
Crows
then
win.
oh wait, shit.
Yeah, I was about to count. How many points are Crow sitting on right
You can
now?
move
Yeah,
it
but
around.
if you kill both bases, then
5 plus
because-
6, 11.
11 points?
Yeah.
So this is a Crow win if the
if
table
you
is
hold, then
nothing.
he probably wins.
Yeah.
If he has
Jimmy
two
sees
fox
victory
cards, but,
crumbling
you know,
beneath
Jimmy
his feet.
could win first because
it's not
Jimmy goes
guaranteed
before the
that he has
Crows.
2 fox cards.
maybe I have bird cards.
Yeah, but like if you kill a base, then you don't.
You're right.
The Lost City, if he bolts there, he can use any cards, right? He
Yes.
can use a mix match.
No.
I'm pretty sure he has to use
It's
cards matching the base, and the bases have suits themselves, right?
Oh yeah. So that's
So yeah, I think
It's
I think that's how
funny,
it works.
it's,
So I think he still has to have 2 matching cards.
I agree with that logic that Jimmy just said.
I think that's correct. I just know it's a little funny
Okay.
because one of the part of it is
Crow's
opened
going
up.
to win
The
now.
part isn't. Let me check it real quick.
I don't think Crows win here, right? Do they? I mean,
I think they. So it's one.
Oh, they're noticing now that Crows can
Ooh.
win.
yeah, I mean they win on flips,
five,
right?
All right, so
yeah,
you
if they do
you can
get
spend
both
any
flips, then
supporters to place the
So
base.
they
Yeah.
just win.
But then
Then
you only place warriors
probably win by
equal to
crafting.
or matching the base, not the
Okay.
not the
Oh,
clearing.
they just
Okay.
flip it. No,
That's what it
it's
is.
like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's
There,
5
I knew there was
plus
some
6.
restriction, and that's what it was.
Just
The
with both,
warriors
yeah,
are
for
now
sure.
keyed off of the base, not the clearing.
Yeah.
I mean,
There-
I'm just gonna put it out on the table. I have 1 mouse card, so I have 1 bullet to shoot at the pawn.
Jimmy is very logical. He just chooses to ignore logic.
Okay, well, I think I'm encamping here. This might be a bad idea, but if they revolt there anyways, it's not going to matter.
Poor Badgers.
Yeah, that's fair.
Poor Rudy just got blocked in the early game, and
Never recovered.
yeah.
Okay, so I would have preferred to have seen a jewelry.
No
PlayStation
point
there.
moving. So battle in this bunny clearing, ambush.
No.
Badgers
Alright.
with the god rolls, though.
Yeah, Badgers with the God rolls. Got
Obviously,
that.
they should have
And,
been the policing faction, just rolling 3s everywhere.
I think this game would have gone so differently if
To discard.
Badgers had like aggressively
Is
moved
it
out
online?
across the map or something.
More
Like
lines.
Yeah,
that
but
agree?
he gets an extra hit because it was
Oh,
undefended.
defenseless.
Undefended, yeah.
Yeah, so it should be good.
And I lose half of my officers.
That's true, that it is a
Yes, and you lose
1-3,
all
but it's just
the
I'm saying anytime Badgers
buddy
hits
and
that
bird cards
button,
from
they
your
always
other
roll a
supporter.
3 in one of them.
It's not good.
Okay, lost 2
That
bunny
helps.
cards.
Yeah,
They
certainly
only have
did.
1 card left in their supporters.
Yep.
And you got 2
Still
points, so
probably
you got
doesn't
2 points,
matter,
okay.
but I
And then I can basically
is-
For the battle, right?
yes,
So
it all
this-
goes to the coffin.
That's the one that you got from the sympathy.
The 3 officers should go to the coffin and not back
Because
to the
he also killed a
That's true.
sympathy, so we have to give you a card.
Oh, and that's after.
You
After-
get to choose, so you can take it. Yeah.
Yeah, you get to choose which one goes first. So yeah.
I've said this before,
Alright.
but I'll say it again.
Thanks.
If it's in battle, the player
And then I
chooses for
get
their own pieces. So Wooden Alliance
and then
chooses
that's
the
my turn.
order. If it's any other situation, like a favor card or a bomb, stuff like that, then the active turn player would choose the order of removal.
All right. So
Actually,
the outcast takes
Okay,
4.
order of-
sadly.
So I would have liked to
Resolve.
see the relic moved to the way station they could recover it from. They
What
could
do I
would
do
like
now?
to see that
Oh, wow, that-
recovered.
Yeah, that turns over.
Um,
The crows, I think.
There was just a lot that
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel like
definitely
there
gonna
could
do
have
that.
been
I'm
done
gonna spend
there,
one guy
besides just killing the
to
base.
kill this snare.
Okay. Killing the
That always
snare,
happens, I think.
using his last acolyte.
Okay.
But that's all I can do. Like literally all I can do.
Now you
Uh,
get a point for it.
Well,
Yeah,
Erzad, it's
for the
because in battle pieces are removed
Yeah, I
sequentially,
can use these. I can use
and
this
the
to score
order of hits
two.
is assigned by
Had the coins.
I can
the coins.
swap this out.
the order of hits is
score.
assigned by the player and then just removed by the other player.
And
Whereas in all
because
other
it's not
cases,
funny, for some reason I
simultaneous
cannot
things
grab
are
the
resolved
coins.
by the active turn player, and
damn it.
favor, bomb, that stuff
He had
removes the
both
piece.
coins. He had 2 coin cards. I'm sorry.
I
That
think,
just.
that's
Those effects remove all the
Good
pieces
point.
simultaneously and thus trigger the effects simultaneously. So the active
I
player
always
chooses the
lose
resolution
here, so I
because it's a
can just,
simultaneous thing.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always on 29, even if I guess the crow plots correctly, which is kind of not pretty.
Okay, so
So the question is, do I want to
Crows
try
still
and
win.
bomb the crows?
on their turn.
I mean, they are going to win if you don't do anything, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he did do
What is
something. He
this?
removed
Table-
the snare,
table
but he
help me,
still
table.
wins
Let's
with
pull
9
all
points
our
over
IQ
the
together
11.
and then like
All right, table. What is this plot?
it's definitely not a
Um,
raid. It's
User
definitely not a
anomaly.
raid.
Lizards are technically king-making,
Can be
except for the fact that Will
all,
Alliance
three,
could have already
all
won.
the other 3.
Well, I mean, that doesn't change whether it's
So,
king making or
I
not.
wanna
That's
guess that
true.
first.
But I mean, Lizard's
Pretty
only
sure that
chance
should
is
be a
to
bomb.
try and buy another turn.
So, yeah.
And
Let
maybe
me
there's
guess
a
a
world
bomb
where
on that.
Corvids spend their whole turn blocking
Yes.
Wooden Alliance from winning.
Yes.
See,
Oh.
I'm the bomb diffuser.
There it is.
All right.
We got one.
We got one. We're going for the
Do I
other.
need to guess that.
I mean, if he gets one more point, then
He
he's
gets
only
4
1
points
point
for that.
away,
He goes
and
up
then you
to
can feel even more
25.
guilty about being at
I
29.
think I need to guess it, right? Because there's still P in the mix. Yeah, pretty sure I have to. I mean, he has 1 card, though. Alliance, this is important. Do you have an ambush?
Jim Curry, not on Jimmy's watch.
I mean, I'm not attacking you. I'm just asking because can the crows, kill your shit easily?
No, I don't, unfortunately. So.
Okay. So I guess. See, if I guess it,
Yeah, this
if
is
he
heartbreaking for
gets E, he
Thungon
gets
here
3 more
because
points.
he was
He
going to
can
win on his
probably get
turn,
3 more points.
and I don't know if he still can.
4
If he has
points,
a D.
25,
What else can he have? Sword.
25 is a rough place to be at the moment.
26 is where you wanted. Because he could easily pick up 4 points, but he
My
can't.
God,
he is
I
in the
should.
discard, but
Yeah. Like, that shouldn't.
Maybe crafting could supplement it.
I don't know.
Yeah, only 1 craft.
It's
Yeah, he
weird.
could technically
Because I think
still...
I
It's-
always guess this.
Yeah, I
I
guess it's still
always do that.
possible. Pop
Yeah.
4 sympathy and
Craft
craft
something.
something.
What could it
It's
be?
possible.
Another
Probably.
sword in hand.
probably in a
Literally any
Sword,
craftable.
crossbow, anvil.
Literally everything is
weird.
available.
This is completely
T.
random, I think.
You
Bags.
craft all, like... As long as the one
Fuck it,
card
is
in
it a
his
bomb?
hand is a craftable.
No.
Okay?
Or is
Or
this card a
that card is a
craftable?
craftable. That might have been a coins.
Coins doesn't
Yeah,
help.
I think that's all I have.
Ah, yeah. He only
Right,
has the
yeah.
1 plot in Bunny.
Draw 3.
Okay.
All right. Does Thungon have it? And does he see it?
Does he see it?
Does he have it? Does he see it?
And now wishing I held on to the lost city.
Do you have any crafts? Because I don't think there's a world where this happens without a craft.
There's not a world this doesn't happen without a craft because it's
I
not
mean,
anywhere else.
Yeah.
If you cannot win, then you probably have.
I mean, yeah, I love Shard, but we get there when we get there.
I mean, currently, Wyatt is claiming they do not have an ambush.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Like Jimmy asked Wooden Alliance. Jimmy asked,
Do you have
Coop,
an ambush?
And Coop said no.
That's why he guessed. Have a craft, sir.
Cannot craft. I will flip,
Sure, Sea Coyote, you do.
All right, nope.
point,
No craft.
Sword.
Does-
Oh lordy.
and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
Just needed to be one more.
See, here's an argument for crafting to be after
Yep. hand.
after
Good
flipping, because then you could craft things you extort. That would be fun.
Wait.
That would be fun.
Oh yes, because it's in extort.
Yeah.
And
I always
And
find it
also from
interesting
Alliance.
that there are some
Yes.
factions that have like, very
Badgers, no, you did-
specific
I don't
crafting time.
Yeah, no, sorry. I thought I had a piece there.
Yeah.
What I was
What were you
planning
saying?
on doing with my turn.
I always find it really interesting that some factions have very like
Pick one.
specific crafting timings, and other factions are just like, I'm gonna craft whenever.
that one.
What are you thinking of?
Vagabond.
Who else?
Cats.
Cats aren't
Oh
whatever.
no, cats aren't wherever. Where else is it? Someone else. It's not Dutchy.
I think it's literally just Vagabond. That's
Is it
why I'm
just
confused. Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I played Vagabond yesterday. That like that's
Yeah,
on
so
my
this is
brain.
what-
I think I just like
I
always
can't
feel like
craft.
there's someone who like doesn't have like a very
So,
specific time.
And no
but
more
maybe.
flips.
Otters.
So I
Oh, otters. Okay.
Thank you, Nev.
Otters. Fair enough.
I knew there was somebody.
Fair enough.
9 points.
Fair enough. Bumblebee, Bleep, bombs are already a weak plot. When do you ever see bombs go off? Their existence is their only value, that threat.
That's true.
I'm just low-key advocating for evening crafting for Corvids. It's the most boring buff
Yeah, I don't
ever,
think I
but I
can
think it would be
count
enough.
The mice here.
I mean, that's pretty powerful.
Just up there. with-
Evening crafting is
I mean,
insanely
you
powerful,
can.
and I think it's all they would need to be competitive.
Like you can move
I
like
mean,
that.
Woodland
and then
Alliance
you'll give
gets
them
to
one
craft
card.
after putting down sympathy.
1 card.
Looks promising.
So I think if you cannot win, then it is possible to stop the alliance from winning, or at least to lower the chance of winning.
I
Like
don't think.
if he has just 3 matching cards and he just wins, that's whatever.
I don't feel like it's.
Or I mean, no. If
I
he
don't
has
think it's
3
possible.
mice, hold on, then he cannot actually spread into mice.
Winesy, get back to me when moles start winning tournament games.
So yeah, I think if you park him with like enough guys, all the guys, like every single one of the guys you have.
Yeah, it's not gonna. There's just no way.
Yeah, Corvids would have to spend their whole turn.
Even getting there goes across the map, which goes across all of the sympathy,
Right.
which gives them
And
cards.
you have to remove, like because you're giving them
If he has a
cards,
crap,
you
then
then
it's
have to
like,
remove
we cannot do anything about
all
that.
sympathy that would gain points,
which is all.
That's not the point.
It's-
which is like all of them.
I'm sorry. There's no world that Woodland Alliance does not win this.
I don't think so. User anomaly, there is documentation on Lily's website, makecraftgame.com.
If you want a spreadsheet, then of the actual like numbers, I will be posting one on that site as well, so as a download at the end of the weekend. I was waiting till I had the entirety of round 1 to post it.
Okay, I will recruit and mice.
There's literally nothing you can do.
No, there's not.
Just,
I would say there was a way if everyone cleared their sympathy before Badgers took out that thing, and then maybe if it was they drew all bunnies somehow, and like everything was just weird. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Wooden Alliance is currently playing against the 3 lowest win rate factions in the tournament so far. Granted, I don't think Badgers deserve that. I think they just are a complicated faction that people don't know how to
Wait,
play.
actually, lizards have a
Yes,
higher win rate
no
than
way.
cats.
Do they? Okay.
By 1%.
Well, are we
Wait, no,
are we
cats-
comparing like number of games won compared to other factions
Oh
number
wait,
of games
no,
won, or
no,
are we
no, I'm
comparing?
thinking straight up win rates. Because
Win
I
rate?
remember there's 3 factions at 13% and the lizards are at 14.
Got it.
I
Couldn't
don't
Corbin have
remember. I don't
crafted
remember
the-
who it is. I don't have the site up in front of me, or any way to get it.
Yeah, Snoopy mate. Corbin said League of Adventurous Mice.
They do?
Also tried.
I think they just discarded it to recruit.
Oh no!
Thungon could have crafted that for the win.
No!
That
If you guess the token, the gross token, correctly, you get the point.
That was the win.
do get
Yeah,
Thungon.
because that would have been
Yes,
five.
okay.
5
1,
sympathy.
2, 3, 4, 5 battles.
Yep, that's it.
You're
That's
3
it.
daylights. You're League of Adventurous Mice. You're Exert. I mean, again, dependent on no ambushes. Oh, that hurts.
That does hurt. This is the second time some player has missed a win.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I think
It's quite sad.
That's true, Love Shard. He may have gotten it off the extort. That's true. That's true. That's true. All right, let's bring it back. That's probably what it was.
That's probably what I was. You're right.
Sorry, we were sitting here long enough. I forgot where we were in the turn sequence.
I forget where I am all the time.
This is not true.
battle.
Yeah, Grigula, we don't know if it was an extort or not.
That's true. We do not know.
I battle this
Extort.
sympathy.
It's exported, clearly.
We have an ambush alliance.
No.
I battle this sympathy.
All right, just going for points.
I mean, hey.
And then
We're enabling Wooden Alliance's win, but they were going to win anyway, so.
1 move and exert for 2 moves. And
Sorry,
that
we're making
gives
it a little
you
annoying.
Fair.
Guess he didn't want to catch up with the lizards. He just
Two
wanted to be in that
supporters right
little
here.
like, 3-way run for points. All right, now will the Lions take it away?
And that's
Ooh.
4 links and exert. So
All right. Kook,
Revolt
You
in
the
the
captain
Lost
is-
City.
Kook narrowly avoided punishment for not winning on his previous turn.
That's true.
Well,
Very
Does he
narrow.
have it?
bookmakers.
Does he see it?
Back. Yeah, there you go.
All right, Lizard goes back home from the coffin.
God. What have I done here?
Don't like how quiet he's being,
I don't like how quiet he's being either.
because that means
Not spread sympathy.
okay.
Is there a world where he doesn't have this? Can he not spread some? Maybe the supporters don't line up.
Okay, so the supporters might not line up, and then the
He's
crows.
got 3 actions. So we're not spreading sympathy. That's a train, if we want it. So 4
Yeah,
actions.
It's still not enough
To train.
because it's a 6.
Is that what happened, YNZ? I was thinking that there were not enough cards.
What's happening?
Crows removed 2 supporters and maybe didn't pay outrage.
Oh, what?
No, because he only had 1 card at the start after he lost the. No, he should have 2. Yeah, maybe crows didn't.
Because there should be at least 1 for moving into here.
Yeah.
Plus, so there should be at
Plus
least 1
2
more.
That,
Sorry.
yeah, you're right.
There should be at least 1 more.
I battled 2 fox sympathies, so there's the 1 card for that, and then
There we go.
I don't. You can look at this card and see it's.
Alright.
You can just draw from the deck. For the
Did I
second.
draw one? Then for,
Yeah,
for
draw 1 for that.
This is not
and
the
then
first
there's
time
this
people
one.
have reacted like right after we said something. Are people
Oh.
watching the
Watching us?
stream?
God damn it.
I tell people not to.
So 1 second. I should take this one.
Yes.
Um,
I'm very competitive.
was for my hand.
I'm impressed with the
But
range
you
of
can do
accents
one
you're able to do.
already. Plus
Also, the different range of background
I didn't.
noises. That's also
I
very
battled
impressive.
Yeah.
but the
Oh, yeah. So, oh yeah. Okay, and you gave me one card.
Mhm.
So this is the second one,
One was
The
from the
first
deck,
one,
and one was this one.
from
Yeah.
the deck. The deck one you have not yet drawn.
and I take another from deck.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
All right,
Okay, so that's gonna be interesting.
there we go.
Okay. So that could change some things.
That
Right.
yeah, there we
That
go.
makes the difference.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't actually. Ah, damn it!
Oh.
That's ridiculous.
What?
You still lose. Hold on.
Is it mouse? It could be all mice.
Oh,
It could be all mice.
If it's all mice, it doesn't matter. He can't do anything because he's got him all mice.
Again. Wait, no. That makes difference actually because I can revolt.
There it is.
I got them.
I can revolt,
There it
I got
is.
the
and
bunny
that's
back.
1 point at least.
Wait, he just pulled out the two most
Like,
recent, and they were
here.
bunny.
Yeah, but that's
No,
not
he.
orange.
Matching.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Is there anyone? Other one?
You can do this
Can revolt there.
one.
What?
No, I'm blind. Sorry. Yeah, I'm too excited.
You can revolt in the
In the
Lost
middle,
City.
yeah.
Yeah,
of
revolt in
course,
the
yeah,
Lost City.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that's
And then
something you can do,
that's
yeah.
3 points. That's 3 points from
I guess
the
Waterman's rule, I
pieces
shouldn't
that
have
is
said
game.
but,
You figured it
didn't
out.
Actually, find it. I guess.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
also won
3
even if you revolt there and that.
There was no world where the Lions didn't have that. I was so confused
yeah,
that it
there
was
were
about
always-
to.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So many mistakes. Good game.
Yeah, GG's.
There we go.
Wait,
I
can
paid the
you, like, do
people.
thing? So, little-
Paid
I'll do it.
the people.
okay, so I
Round
revolt
7.
Here,
Round 7, fast game.
Very fast game.
and I put
you can
1 point.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get the point.
And I-
There we go.
Good game.
Yeah, Germker, he could have done.
So
He
that's-
could have won last turn. He could have done that last
considered
turn
right, so
as one of the
you-
ways to enable the win.
1.
Erzad, the cards need
Yeah,
to just match the Lost
yeah,
City.
yeah, it
They
does.
can be
Yeah.
whatever.
1, 2 guys
Um,
here.
Yeah, they don't need it.
there's that. No, wait, sorry.
Yep.
The
GG's.
way you said that was weird.
GG.
Yes, they do need to match each other because they
Nice.
need to be the same as the base.
Take it off.
What?
now.
No, this is what we just.
You can't do a fox and a
Oh my
mouse,
God, I
a fox
really
and
thought I
a
was not
bunny
gonna
to put
notice
down a
that you
bunny
punched your
base.
sympathy and not give it.
When two supporters matching the suit of the chosen clearing.
Oh, never mind then.
That's exactly what we just covered
Sorry,
a minute ago.
I got confused.
Thinking
Well, because you started
about
talking
the
about
other
putting
turn,
people
I
down,
was
and I got
focusing
confused.
on
All right, let's go congratulate them.
Okay.
That would have actually given me the win. That would have been so funny, dude.
Good game, everyone. Congratulations to Kook for that Lost City victory. Thank you, everyone, for playing. That was great.
Wild.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks, Guerric. That was great.
Thank you.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you, everyone, for playing. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in round 2. And I'm looking forward to seeing everyone watching tomorrow for our next game at noon Eastern time. So thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll catch you all later.